What began as a conflict over the transfer of consciousness from flesh to machines escalated into a war which has decimated 1 million worlds. The core and the arm have all but exhausted the resources of a galaxy in their struggle for domination. Both sides now crippled beyond repair, the remnants of their armies continue to battle on ravaged planets, their hatred fueled by over 4,000 years of total war. This is a fight to the death. For each side, the only acceptable outcome is the complete elimination of the other.
That intro is absolutely ageless. One of the things I loved about that intro is it actually showcases all the buildings and units and features that those buildings and units have, like the solar panels closing down to increase defense. That is a faction in the game. It's amazing. Hello there, Vic. Nice to see you there. Now let's go. We're going to be playing an ARM campaign. We also have core contingency, which we'll play after that. Their battle tactics and the rest are just challenge missions. Now, this game doesn't have any music. Well, I say a lie, actually. It does. It does have music. The problem is it doesn't work. This is the GOG version of the game, and I did actually put all the music files in because, okay, I have to actually talk about this for a bit. This is a very old game, and in these old games the music wasn't actually saved with the game files. It was saved on the CD, and when you play the game off the CD you could play the music as well. If you played it without CD, there would be no music. Now you can put all the music files in the game, but doesn't really work. There is a patch to kind of fix it, but that one then kind of makes the game unstable, and then for some reason it reverts to the old 640 by 480 resolution, which I wasn't able to fix, and I don't know what's causing it. So we're gonna be playing without the game music, but I will be putting in some background music after we start. Actually, I'm gonna put that in just so I can see how it jibes with this. So one moment, please. Now, this music may not be the perfect music for this game, but it's better than just quietness and silence. Right. If the audio balance is off, let me know and I'll do some tweaking. Alright. I will actually pause the music for now because there is narration between each mission. and we do want to listen to that. Right, so ARM campaign. Oh, music is a bit too loud? Okay, I will deal with that right now then. Actually good that we deal with that before we start. Right. Okay. ARM campaign. It'll still mark you as a copyright, actually. Hello there, Galaxy. It'll still mark it as a copyright. If this music is copyrighted, then copyright will jump out anyway. It's kind of an annoying thing. I don't think the music in this particular game is copyrighted. Well, it probably is, just not to the amount that YouTube would care about. Anyway, let's get into it. We're gonna play on normal difficulty because this game is... Oh, by the way, I'm playing it a bit faster than default speed because this game does tend to drag itself a bit.
It was near the end of the war, and after 4,000 years, the Core Empire stood on the brink of final victory over the ARM Rebellion. ARM forces throughout the galaxy were overwhelmed by the superior numbers and firepower of the ruthless Core. Their bid for freedom nearly lost. The battered remnants of the ARM military clustered in the single star system which contained its home world, Empyreon. Empyreon too would have fallen were it not for the skill of the sole surviving ARM commander. A shrewd tactician and resourceful warrior, the commander took advantage of the system's relative isolation and was able to keep the enemy at bay. ARM troops weathered wave after wave of Core attacks, and it seemed as though they would be able to do so indefinitely. The stalemate ended when a small Core insertion team managed to slip through planetary defenses and establish the last of a chain of space-folding galactic gates which led directly to the surface of Empyreon. A decoy engagement was staged at the ARM outpost on the outer planet of Calibran in order to lure the commander away from Empyreon, leaving the planet virtually defenseless. The invasion began.
Okay. The game always starts up paused. Yeah, the high wind speed and the gravity is actually relevant because this is the first game which involved actual proper 3D environments. So if the gravity is lower, artillery shots travel further, and if the wind speed is higher, then you get more use out of wind power plants. Give me a sec. Right. We don't have a commander on the first mission, but this mission is just fight your way to the galactic gates. So we're just gonna do a little move. It's supposed to be feet per second, but I'm not sure. It seems too fast for that. One wonderful thing about this game, the default move command is a move, attack move. And that's because most of your units fire on the move, which is absolutely wonderful. And that's it. First mission is easy. Almost deathless. I will save just in case. I will go into the lore in a moment. This mission was just too short for it. Okay, okay. Do-do-do.